afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Swanson at second. Freeman is over at first with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He pulls into third safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Hit out toward second. Nagel scoops it up, throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Braves on top, 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Jones. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lifted in the air out towards left center. James giving chase. He gets there, but he missed it. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Left side. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping up now, Darren James. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Hamilton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Darren James. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Fouled off. Back up. That got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez, a hit in the ball game. Ready on 1 and 2. Pitch is popped up. Swanson is under it. 1 out. Stepping in for the Braves, Darren James is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential quitter, however. And a high to 1 and 2 now. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2 and 2 now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Swanson into shallow left. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1 and 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1 and 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And there's out number 2. And here's Jose Peraza. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Fly ball to straightaway left. James on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there. Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
And as we welcome you into the ball game, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning. Now to the plate, Darren James, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. The 2010 MLB.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 56.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in. Brian Shaw gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
On. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to.
Striding in for the Rockies, Sean Rodriguez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. James ranging back into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs.
In now for Colorado, DJ LeMahieu. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hold it. Hold.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. 4 runs here in this half inning. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. James going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready to take his hacks again, Darren James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, David Peralta. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James sprinting after it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding forward now, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. LeMahieu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, James. One away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Now at the plate, Darren James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackmon is under it. He's got it one away. In now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Blackman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
No runner. Cut hold.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Walters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. James is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. Score remains tied at 4. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a...
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Atlanta Braves came through. Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado, and Coors Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rock. Antonio Senzatella will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The 0-2 delivery. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Digging in once again, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. One run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Solarte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Yonhervis Solarte. It was a walk in his last trip.
Yonhervis Solarte.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there.
2-2-2.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
No runner. Eat it. Eat it.
Ready for another chance. Miles Harper.
For Colorado, catcher, Miles Harper.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. James moving forward, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Charlie Blackmon.
The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Hit this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Oberg is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. On the ground, up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another shot now, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Short. Story brings it in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a P-rod back to the mound. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Ian Desmond, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.